Yo, what's up guys, it's Rumi here with my new Imperial City update, Magicka Templar build. Yes, you heard that right, a Magicka Templar build. I played it, I tested it, and I have to say it's very damn effective. So I will first start by saying which race I recommend. I myself recommend the Imperial, the High Elf, and the Breton. It's a Magicka based build, so Imperial would be on the first on my list though, after that High Elf and then Breton. Why Imperial first on the list? Well, basically it's just very useful. It deals a lot of damage. It's quite effective. And I did some duels. I'm going to show you guys the videos as well. So make sure you check them out. They are coming up right now. Oh, this guy really wants to fight me. Boom, baby. Okay, so let's go to the gear setup. I have here 2 Molex Cane. This is from a daily. It's a monster set. So 2 pieces heavy armor. Now you probably think, why 2 pieces of heavy armor? Well, I just want the benefits of heavy armor as well. I wanted to have a bit of a mix because heavy armor is very useful as well. So Molex Cane Visage, you can go for heavy, medium, light. Probably you get it with daily, so once you get a piece, medium, light, whatever, you should just use it until you get heavy or light. I wouldn't recommend to use medium though. Then I have 5 items of the Phoenix. Why? It gives 3 items gives me Magicka recovery, 4 gives me spell damage, and 5 when you die instead become immune to all of negative effects. When the effect ends, you use yourself for 70.2k and explodes for 9k flay damage. This effect has a good enough 10 minutes, however, it is a very nice set. It saved my ass a couple of times. It even helped me doing some 1 vs X. Unfortunately, of course, I didn't capture that. Oh. So, these are 5 items. They are all light armor with maximum... Well, they are not all. Most of them have maximum Magicka enchantment. I myself did here a health enchantment and here on the chest and legs, though you can better just do Magicka enchantment. Okay, rings. I have something for spell damage as well. Sourdough Light, something around that. It will come around, will probably be better, though I'm not sure if it's coming around. However, I have 3 pieces of willpower for the moment being for the spell damage and the maximum Magicka, and as stats, well, that doesn't really matter because I can't get any more 2 item sets. I have endurance, though I probably want something like Torx Pact in there. So that's pretty much the gear. Like I said, focusing around recovery and spell damage. And once I play it, I will make it updated so you can get the gear. Let's go to the champion system. We have 46 in the tower, 10 in Warlord, 1 in Bashing Focus. I'm going to Musician in a moment. We have 10 in Moonkelf, 1 healthy, 1 tenacity. Moonkelf you can get up if you have a lot of champion points, but then you should think around 600 total, then you can get this up to 20. Then 1 in each of these. So Arcanist and Musician are very important. However, make sure you bring these up equally. So when you have 40 in these, 40 in these as well. Apprentice. 1 blast, 1 help, 1 elemental, 27 in spell erosion. Spell erosion, after this I stopped because I just wanted spell precision as well. 1. And now we're getting Thaumaturge Fall. Increase your damage with poison disease and magic bite. But you want to get this one up to 100. After that you want to get spell erosion up, and then yeah, then you can just go further. Block expertise 1, resistant 1, and spell shoot 10. You can get spell shoot up to 20. I wouldn't go much further because these things aren't that great anyways. After dodge rolling, your armor is increased. Well, not very nice. 10 light armor, 10 hardy, 10 elemental defender, 1 thick skinned. Once you have bastion full, increase the effectiveness of damage absorbing effects. You can get more in these. Just up them equally. And that's already the champion system. I'm now going through you guys through the skill setup. I'll just go through the unmoored versions, and yeah, I'm just going to say where everything is. So we have first Radiant Ward. This is from the Adric Spear. It's the morph of Sunshield. Okay, so you morph Sunshield into Radiant Ward. Number 2, we have Charge, morph to Stampede. Now you probably think, why Stampede, Ruben? You had critical charge on your audible. That's correct. However, Stampede, someone told me this, and it's actually right. I tried to use it, and it's very nice. So also reduce enemy movement speed by 60%. And I already combined it, but with my Magicka Templar, it works better than my Stamina Templar, or it's more needed, perhaps. So you basically charge on someone, then he slow down, and then it's much easier to land your puncturing sweep, which is your main DPS. Tack, 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 tack. Puncturing sweep is the morph from jabs. I don't know if they are called jabs. I know the other morph is biting jabs, but anyway, it's the first one of the Adric spear line, morphed into puncturing sweep. Number 4, we have Annulant from the light armor skill line, morphed into harness Magicka. The number 5, the one everyone likes, Radiant Glory or Radiant, morphed into Radiant Oppression. Down rats, last skill. Why Radiant Oppression? Well, just your basic execute. Start using it when people are below 20%, or when they are on a big range, then you can start using it 30. As an ult, we have Downbreaker or Smiting. This is the more from the Fighters Guild ultimate Downbreaker. Why Downbreaker Smiting? You do more damage with Magicka, and it's very nice. It's very nice. You can do an insta 7k, and then you can get an additional 7.7k damage, Magicka damage of 5 seconds. And not to mention that it deals another 60% damage to Daedra and Undead. So if you're fighting a vampire or something, you can get like an insta hit of 15k, and then you execute, boom, nuke them down. So there was the mace. There was the bar with the mace. By the way, I used the mace for the armor penetration. I totally forgot to say that, which is quite stupid. So I chose on purpose for a mace instead of a sword or an axe. 2 enemies and ignore 20% of your target's armor. I prefer that over the weapon damage, because you are mainly having spell damage anyways. Okay, but let's go to the lightning staff. Number 1, we have Channeled Focus. This is from the Restoring Light circle or something. It's anyways the last skill from the active ability, more to Channeled Focus. Why? While within the rune, you also recover 120 Magicka every 0.5 seconds. So that's the main focus around it. It also gives you Psycho, increasing your Psycho resistance spell resistance by 5.3k. Proximity Detonation. This is a combo I really like to use. Get my Proximity Detonation up, throw a spear, and then charge in and use biting jabs, and then it explodes. Boom! Proximity Detonation is from the Assault skill line, Magicka Detonation. The Proximity Detonation is the one you place on yourself. In case you can slot an ability, I would recommend to use Sunfire. And you can either choose to go for Vampire's Bane, it's more for 1 vs 1 focus, or Reflective Light when you're having several opponents many times. That's kind of much up to you. I would prefer myself Reflective Light, because many times you have several enemies, you have many NPCs here in the Imperial city, so you can get some good card tokens or whatever they are called. But I would prefer Proximity Detonation over that, but in case you don't have it unlocked yet, then you should use that. Honor the Dead. That's Restoring Light. From the first ability. Why did I choose Honor the Dead over Breath of Life? It's quite simple. Mainly, well, not mainly, but you're many times alone. You know, alone. That's kind of much the purpose of this build. Kind of be effective alone, jump into small groups while fighting NPCs. So healing an ally below 75% health restores 50% of the ability cost every 2 seconds. So in 8 seconds you have 60% of your cost back, which means it costs 2.6k, but you only need to pay 40% of that, unless you spam it, of course. So that's the reason. Number 4, I choose Blazing Spear. I choose Blazing Spear because it stuns enemy targets. It's the 4 from the Adric spear line. It stuns enemy targets, so it's basically my AoE when I'm having NPCs as enemy, or several enemies chasing me down, running around me. Irritating Nightblades who are dodging the wall time, very useful ability. And on number 5 we have Unstable Core. This is the more from Down's Ref. I choose Unstable Core because I like the more damage. I really like it. 3k Magicka damage is very nice. It's a decent AoE damage. Also, it's very useful against sorcerers because their attacks will reflect like crystal fragments, and it's very, very useful against Dragon Knights as well because their lips will reflect as well. And it's for many Dragon Knights, Magicka Dragon Knights, their main DPS. As an ultimate, I choose for the Mage's Guild Meteor, morphed into Ice Command. Ice Command, it's more damage before I had the one which gave you more ult instead and with a little bit less damage. However, you will mainly have like around 3 enemies here. You won't have wall rates of 10 guys, so this one is much more useful, more damage, so it's more useful. So that's pretty much the skill setup. 5 light. Make sure you get heavy and light armor focus full, except for the bracing. As food buff, I don't use a food buff, I use drinks. I prefer to use the blue drinks personally. And like you can see, I'm a vampire on this one, though it's not really needed. You can be clean as well. It's not like I'm using something yet of the vampire. Perhaps I will slot here a vampire ultimate like Bat Swarm. But that's it, okay? That's really is it. I won't do anything else. So guys, that's pretty much it. Hope you guys enjoy this video. More Imperial City builds coming up soon. Grinding guys, leveling guides, how to make gold, everything is coming with Imperial City. I can make some new guides, I'm very happy about it. So if you want to be one of the first to watch them, just like my grinding spots, the people who subscribe to me were already like Confederate 14 before the videos were starting to get popular. So make sure it's a subscribe button, so it will be there when I release the video and be one of the first, you know. So I wish you guys a great day. Hope to see you at time with Templar. Peace out.